So once again, spend 20 SP, get easy attack, do a lot of damage. Not the best attack, but it's good. It's worth picking up. Alright, so we've done everything we want to do here. Unless I want to go fight some more enemies, I say I should go figure out what in the world kind of boss would be on the outside of Peach's castle, especially since it's on the back side of the castle, which if you remember from your Mario 64, that's kind of an area with a Boo statue. Don't wonder if that'll play into this. In any case, let's go ahead and save, because that's kind of a smart thing to do since the save block is clearly just put here for a reason. There we go. Wow, level 28. I haven't used Bowser for so long, he's starting to lag behind.
He's still stuck in a friggin' safe, and I still want to know where the frig he is. He's obviously here somewhere, but where exactly? Who knows? It's bothering the crap out of me. I can't wait to find out where he is.
There we go. I'm just gonna boost Mario's POW as much as freaking possible. And as for Luigi, what should I put on him? Why don't I give him the budget charm? Let's him use attack for less SP. Here we go. So in this room, we have found the fire extinguishing water, which is not for drinking. It must be dirty water or something like that. But we can cause Mario to go running around in water. Reminds me a lot of the original Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga. This whole room is just like homage to Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga.
Yeah, the little air thing, yeah. And that's the end.
That's the end of that. Well, what the hell happened to the back of Peach's castle? It got trashed. It's literally a trash pit. That's disturbing. Peach is gonna have to pay a lot of money to a castle renovator to bring that Boo Garden back. I'm just wondering if she actually wants to bring the Boo Garden back. Anyway, say hello, Midbus. Taste his wrath, except it's not gonna be his wrath. It's a lazy chum, I tell you. Instead, I guess he knows something about robotics because he made a robotic trash buddy, the Junkerbot. I don't think he made it actually, as we'll find out shortly.
Every combat robot needs the dance button on its remote.
I'm not certain if destroying the remote controller to an attack robot will cause it to just do that, but in this attack robot's case, I guess it does. There we go. Definitely going to get the bonus effect here for this battle to, once again, increase the amount of coins I can get from it. There we go. We're going to go ahead and reset the patch meter, and let's go ahead and start off with a strong attack here. What should I start off with here? So many attacks. Let's start off with my best attack, theoretically, the Magic Window. As I mentioned, this attack is basically Power Bounce. Let's go ahead and take a look at it. Also, holy cow, look at the damage difference between Mario and Luigi. And you gotta love the attacks where you can get both of them together, because then you basically just get their attack powers added together. You want those attacks. Holy cow. That's an attack.
There goes half its health.
Wow. Alright, so Junkerbot decides his best attacking strategy, especially after getting hit with an attack like that, is just try to throw junk at you and force you to dodge it. This is actually kind of a unique dodge that doesn't really happen anywhere else in the game, where one of the brothers gets lampshaded and has to dodge some thwomps. But yeah, that was quite powerful. Why don't I go off and show the snack basket off? About turn time you see this, Higsby.
I like it so far. Food. I like food.
A lot of junk food, too.
The best kind of food. Woo.
That wasn't a terrible move to use there, but in terms of a heavy-hitting move, Snack Basket isn't really a good move for that. Think of it as your ground shaking attack. You know, it hits everything that's on the ground.
Your Quake Hammer, except really over the top.
It's your Quake Hammer. It's way over the top Quake Hammer, yeah. I'll take that,
Good.
Oh man, let's see here. What should I do here to finish him off? Because he's going to die from this last attack. Why don't we use our Super Ultimate Star? Finishing him off with the easy attack. Like, don't even bother. Just like, yeah, we'll just use the star and he's dead.
I want to see how much damage this does, because that's the thing I don't like when you're doing it against, in the demo there. It doesn't actually show you how much damage. So it's kind of like, it looks really powerful, but I don't know. Cool.
726. Cheap, easy, lots of damage, and yeah, Junkerbot really didn't stand a chance. There's a lot of attacks from Junkerbot that we didn't see that I'm definitely going to have to show off after I get this level up taken care of, because that was a lot of experience and coins. I had extra experience actually because the bonus badge gives you experience as well. Alright Mario, let's level up your POW some more. That's a terrible wheel. Going for it. Aw. Okay, I'll take it. I'm kind of at that point where I probably should just start putting everything into POW now. Level 29, all my other stats are just kind of decent enough. I can just coast on them. Put everything into POW. Yeah, there we go. +2, that's nice. Alright. Let's take a look at what Junkerbot has to offer us. So we've already seen the attack where he throws a whole bunch of thwomps at us like this, but he can also do it to Mario and lampshade Mario. And if he does hit you, the attack just ends and you get hit, so you do have to dodge it the entire way. The trash cans can attack you too. They try to run up to you. You cannot pull up your hammer too quickly or else they actually stop on you. And one of the most devilish things the trash bot can do to you is he can actually suck away Luigi, and now you have to get Luigi back as Mario.
Huh.
And you can't do any bro moves or anything. You can use items, you can jump, you can hammer. That's pretty much it. So let's just say theoretically just don't free Luigi right away for whatever reason. Well then he's gonna attack you a couple times with these trash bots. Good news is that if he actually picks up the one with Luigi, he'll throw the trash bot thing at you, and then Luigi is freed. So it's not too detrimental, but it is worth noting that Mario by himself, if he dies, it is game over. So you don't want that to happen. There we go. So what else? Well, there's also this attack that we barely got to see because this is kind of Junkerbot's regular attack, actually. I should have jumped. I forgot to jump. I should have jumped there. There we go. Last but not least, there's of course, when you break the trash cans themselves, a whole bunch of things can come out of them. Like the thwomp or, okay, fish bones. There we go. Tri-bones. That's about it for Junkerbot. As he runs into the trash and he pulls out a safe.
Ah! Really?
For no
Seriously,
reason.
that's how we get Bowser back.
Bowser got tossed into the trash yard in the backside of Peach's castle. That's where he has been this entire time.
Damn it.
Alright. Junkerbot goes running away, and well, let's actually take a look at what Junkerbot's doing because he's just making a lot of noise since he got defeated. But first, I must show off. You know, Bowser is on the same screen as Mario and Luigi, but there's no interactions.
Aww.
That's a sad day. But conveniently, there's a pipe right there to Bowser's body, along with this switch here, which lets us access that pipe way easier now. So yeah, and Junkerbot has been junked. So we've returned to inside of Bowser's body. I say we've played as Mario and Luigi quite long enough. Bowser's back is kind of in pain. That's not good. He can't move at all. Shoot. So much for playing as Bowser so quickly. Well, let's go to the Lumber Nook, which is located there? Okay. That seems to be aligned more up with the rib than with the back, but okay. Here we find Toadsworth. He chose this part of Bowser's back as kind of his room, because it's like, oh, comfy and all bony, and I don't know, probably smells like bone marrow in here. So yeah, Bowser's back is in a lot of pain. And there's this weird protrusion in the ground that only just appeared now. That didn't seem to do much of anything.
Probably not.
I wonder if there's anything else. Wonder if there's anything else that we could do. I like how Mario and Luigi are just kind of like,
Luigi!
okay, cool. Yeah, there is something we can do. We can drill right into it. There we go. So we've drilled right into it, but it's not working right away. As you can see, it's a standard slow back simulation, or stimulation, I should say. Well, we need to wait around and watch it work its magic. I say it's time for a tea party.
You know, with the teapot and teacup that every toad is required to carry around by law.
By law, they are required to carry some tea leaves and tea cups. It's absolutely required. All right, there we go.
I don't want to know where they got the hot water to make that tea from.
Neither do I. But this is going to take a bit. Why not put the DS system down and take a short break? Because once Bowser's back is better, Toadsworth's alarm will ring.
Okay, fast
How's
forward.
the weather, everyone?
Yeah, fast forward. Just fast.
This reminds me of the Virtual Boy, when every 20 minutes it'd be like, you should now go outside and take a break so that your eyes don't melt.
Real talk here before I ask you what the weather's like. This takes 3 minutes.
Really?
Mm-hmm. You should put the DS down and just walk away from the system.
This is when people would be like, oh my gosh, artificial length. 0 out of 10.
Speedrun ruined.
But then someone finds the way to like skip this part, and then their speedrun's incredible and beats everyone else's.
Sequence break the game so you don't have to go through this to get Bowser's back. I'm curious how that would work. But no, seriously, how's the weather, everyone? I want everyone in the YouTube comment section to answer that too. How's the weather? It's warm. It's muggy. It sucks.
Yeah, pretty much the same here. It's usually September. It instantly gets like cold around here, but this year we're actually having hotter weather than we had in like July, which is pretty insane.
Anything cool, interesting happen? There was an event that someone that I knew went to called Septemberfest, which is literally the celebration of the month of September.
Huh. Here in
no joke.
Here in Toronto, we have the Canadian National Exhibition, which happens at the end of every August and ends the first weekend, like right near the beginning of September. And that's kind of like a fair thing, like you've told me about that you've been to, and they have crazy foods and things like that, but nothing like what I've heard other places have.
Oh, the Wisconsin State Fair. Yeah, there's some crazy food there. Have you ever had deep fried, bacon covered in gravy? It's delicious.
The place I went to, they had things like, deep fried chocolate bars and things like that. I didn't have any because it doesn't sound super appetizing to me, but...
just as a warning, even though it sounds like a great idea, deep fried peanut butter jelly sandwiches actually aren't that good. Oh, the alarm went off. So not only did we fix Bowser's back, he got a new ability from that.
Huh.
Now because Toadbird, I guess, knows everything about Bowser, he's gonna teach us a little bit about this. Because I've never seen this in a Mario and Luigi game, I figured out to let this tutorial play out. So we finally have our last action as Bowser, which allows him to roll into a spike ball, which is quite so conveniently showcased to us by the tutorial, actually, where you roll up into a ball, and it lets you roll over spikes, and it lets you roll onto walls that look soft and like mud. Like the wall right behind Bowser right now. There we go. That actually opens up a ton, and I really do mean a ton of the overworld and a lot of secrets for Bowser to find now that he can kind of dig himself into the clay walls while rolled up into a ball. It's pretty cool.
So we learned the Metroid attack, and now it allows us to do like kind of Metroid-style exploration, you're saying?
Yes, I suppose we just got the morph ball and the spider ball all at once. Oh man, Bowser, you were stuck in that safe so long, and now you find yourself in a junkyard and you're complaining about the junkyard smell. Oh, but yes, we can finally play as Bowser again. That is so awesome. Let's take a look here. Maybe the cube block here actually has something useful for us gear-wise. Let's take a look. Well, first things first, I've actually never healed Bowser since he got stuck in that safe, so I probably should do that. He's been just kind of sitting at his suboptimal HP and SP this entire time, especially after all those beans I fed him. There we go. But yeah, let's take a look here. If I go to try to buy some gear, there is one new shell, the Dream Shell, which is a decent increase. It's not bad. But there's something better out there for us. Yeah, something better out there for us. As I just mentioned, well, first let me actually get into a battle, because I haven't been in a battle with Bowser in like forever. There we go. Oh, Bowser, why are you so slow? Gosh darn it. Okay, I don't know how I survived that counter, because I did get out of the shell, but okay, I'll take it. Yikes. Anyway. Ah, that feels good to get one of those punches out again. It really does.
Falcon Punch!
Well, those two guys got killed so fast I couldn't even show one of the stupid things with them. Okay, cool. So even though Bowser hasn't fought for a while and he's relatively speaking kind of low on the levels, he's still doing decently well. Anyway, so we can travel back and forth to Peach's castle with ease. There is, of course, you know, a Chakron teleportation point there. We're gonna go straight to the Dipple Woods for two reasons. A, we want to run into Mansour Block, and B, there's some really, really good equipment available to us if we go out of our way to get it. And I'm gonna go out of my way to get it. I kind of missed this. Stomp, 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 stomp. I haven't actually talked to Munster Bits in so long that I'm just gonna drop off a ton of blitties for him. Look at that. Munster Block, I think, has a cat problem. He's a cat block.
Crazy cat block.
It started with one blitty. It kind of went from there. There we go. We're gonna go ahead and take a look at that equip that he just gave us, which is the Block Veins, which is straight 20% defense boost. Not too bad, but that's not exactly what I went out of my way to try to get here. I could try walking all the way through the Plaque Beach. Seems like a waste of time since I got teleportation balls. Here we go. We're gonna go straight to Cavi Cape. Back to where we were kind of in the beginning of the game, because there was just kind of a piece of equipment that was hanging out for us, but it was up on top of a ledge with soft dirt, and we couldn't get to it till literally now, but we want to go up there right now. It's not that way, it's up here. Here we go, because this one block here has the Ironclad Shell. This is pretty much Bowser's best shell.
Ooh, wow.
Straight 300 defense. And the moment I saw that, and I remember, because I knew that it was a good equipment and I could go on my way to get that, I saw that and I thought to myself, huh, idea. Alright, so I need to put on the hard ring. Bowser has ridiculous defense now, and keep the Fury Fanes on. Here's the idea. Alright, Bowser has ridiculous defense. He can just kind of take hits non-stop. We should see how that idea plays out on the next episode of Let's Play Mario & Luigi Bowser's Inside Story. We got Bowser back finally.
Yay! And he's now uber super defensive castle turtle.
Metroid.
Yes, he's a wall. My Bowser's set up like a wall. Alright, that'll be next time, everybody. This has been Miles Luigi.
This has been the Pop Tart.
And Higsby?
See you then.